In the shadow of marble domes and royal bloodlines, a child was born in 1618 to the mighty emperor Shah Jahan and his beloved queen, Mumtaz Mahal. He was named Muhi-ud-Din Muhammad, but the world would remember him as Aurangzeb Alamgir, conqueror of the world. Unlike his more romantic siblings, Aurangzeb was disciplined, sharp, and devoutly religious from a young age. While others basked in luxury, Aurangzeb immersed himself in the Quran, military strategy, and statecraft. He was a prince with ambition burning like wildfire beneath a calm exterior. His early education was rigorous, shaped by scholars, warriors, and theologians. He memorized scripture, studied Persian, Arabic, and law, and trained for the battlefield. He wasn't the heir apparent. That was Dara Shikoh, the eldest and Shah Jahan's favorite. But Aurangzeb saw what others didn't. Power was not inherited, it was taken. Married to Dilras Banu Begum, a Persian noblewoman, Aurangzeb fathered several children, including his future successor, Bahadur Shah Amriz. But family ties meant little in the Game of Thrones. In the royal household, tensions brewed like a storm. The sons of Shah Jahan turned on one another in a brutal struggle for the crown. The empire watched as brother fought brother in a civil war soaked in blood and betrayal. Aurangzeb emerged victorious, not through charm, but through cunning and steel. He defeated Dara Shikoh, executed him, and imprisoned his own father, Shah Jahan, in the Agra fort. With ruthless precision, Aurangzeb declared himself emperor in 1658. Now seated upon the peacock throne, Aurangzeb ruled with an iron will. Unlike his predecessors, he shunned luxury and embraced a puritanical vision of Islam. He banned music in court, destroyed temples, and reimposed jizya tax on non-Muslims. His reign was marked by strict orthodoxy, earning both fear and fury from his subjects. Yet he was also a formidable administrator and military commander. His empire grew larger than ever, stretching from the Himalayas to the southern tip of India. He crushed rebellions, conquered the Deccan sultanates, and held back countless uprisings. But this expansion came at a cost. The Marathas, under the brilliant guerrilla leader Shivaji, rose against him. Though Aurangzeb eventually captured Shivaji's son and waged a relentless campaign in the south, the war drained the empire's resources and exhausted its armies. Aurangzeb spent the last 25 years of his life in the Deccan, fighting wars that never truly ended. In his personal life, the emperor remained austere. He wrote the Fatawa-e-Alamgiri, a book of Islamic law, and earned his living by copying the Quran by hand, refusing to dip into the imperial treasury for his own expenses. But age crept in, and victory turned bitter. His empire was vast but unstable, his court loyal but silent. In 1707, after a reign of nearly 50 years, Aurangzeb died at the age of 88 in Ahmednagar. He left behind the largest empire in Indian history and a nation fractured by decades of war and religious division. He was buried in Kuldabad in a simple, unmarked grave, as he had wished. No gold, no marble, no grandeur, only dust. Aurangzeb was a king of contradictions. A warrior and a scholar, a builder of empires and a breaker of harmony, he expanded the Mughal legacy to its peak, only to leave behind the seeds of its fall. For more information, subscribe.